trouble as Fani Kayode reveals those behind the abduction of students in Kaduna. Former Minister of Aviation Femi Fani Kayode asserted that the recent attacks and abduction in Nigeria are orchestrated by forces operating both within and outside the country. He alleges that these incidents are part of a broader plan to destabilize Nigeria and undermine the government. Fani Kayode urges the nation to promptly expose the kidnappers and take decisive action. The statement comes in the wake of the abduction of dozens of women by bandits in Borno State and the recent abduction of over 280 schoolgirls in Kuriga, Kaduna State. In a statement posted on his social media handle, the former minister expressed strong condemnation for the abductions in Gambori, Ngala, Borno State and Kuriga, Kaduna State. Femi Fani-Kayode called for the swift and decisive action of executing and eliminating all bandits and kidnappers without legal proceedings. He characterized the situation as a war that demands courage, or courageous, vigorous, and merciless retaliation with no room for leniency. Fani Kayode emphasized the need to crush, decimate, and annihilate the perpetrators, attributing the attacks to coordinated efforts both within and outside Nigeria aimed at destabilizing the country. He urged swift exposure of the orchestrators and a robust response to counter their actions. FFK expressed hope for the prompt rescue of the abducted victims and called on the governments. I wanted to say government, the way they pronounce them for the North. Okay, called on the government security agencies and armed forces, including Governor Uba Sani, Governor Babagana Zulum, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to collaborate in ensuring the nation's peace, security, and stability. Story. They know them. Who are the people? The ones where Buhari thought say they be sponsor of a book around that over 400. They release the name. They don't know. They don't hand over the name. Give it Tinubu. You don't know them. You see not aware, or are they not aware? There must be something they had wanted Mr. President to do at their advantage. America, France, and British, three notorious surviving on blood money. When Mr. Tinubu refused, they are working tirelessly to rubbish him. Most African leaders are their victim. To survive in is difficult. It is good enough, reasonable among senior citizens beginning to understand global games by global empire. Under supervision of their headmaster, UN, the sponsor of Boko nonsense banditry plus all other arms. Stop blaming the international community when they supported Buhari to fight Egulo Jonathan. It was nice then. Buhari himself said a touch on Boko Haram is a touch on the North. If leaders of the North want to end this, they can do it. Russia and Ukraine war has crippled Western economy in that respect. Therefore, the vultures, the conquerors' attention is now diverted towards African countries. I shouldn't even blame them. Which one of the foreign NGO you draw your salary? Okay. Excellent contributions. No need to give these kidnappers any chance or judicial judgment. Just arrest them, guide them. It's only through direct, immediate elimination that the number of these kidnappers will be reduced. I agree with you this time. Those who want to make Nigeria ungovernable, has Nigeria been governable before? I beg you. Gumi must know where their whereabouts as a middleman, faithless and heartless human being. Why is it that you know? If you are aware, why is it that the government will not know? Why have they not arrested him? Even the person, the people that the government you are calling, they are part and parcel of this whole thing because they know them. They won't go after them. The man who was desperate to be president before Tinubu came to explain the source of the external forces. You guys supposed to be ashamed of yourself. Look at the school building. Just like an open bush. Like I said, whether the place is well fenced or not, it has nothing to do with this whole thing. If a lot of things that are, they know the source or the cause root of all these problems that these bandits are emerging on a daily basis. If those things have been taken care of, the level of criminality will be reduced. They know what to do. They know exactly those who are doing this, but they won't go after them. You will leave the main thing and be chasing shadows. Yes, so abeg make we hear word. So it is now external forces. When he was busy blaming Buhari as the sponsor of Boko Haram, external forces no dey. Fani is hungry again. Oh. Since the borders were closed, the issues of kidnapping stopped. The moment they opened, the foreign invaders rushed in and the business of kidnapping kicked off. Hope Gowon is comfortable now. Old man who convinced Tinubu to open borders. Which border? They open border? Border for food or what? Sorry for the gods. Even when they are caught, government will give them award in the name of amnesty. No be so. They know them. They are trying to differentiate who. Fanika, you got it wrong. Peace is only made when the security forces deploy all munitions to decimate, neutralize, crush, annihilate, ragtag who. Well, why didn't you get the intelligence before the attack? Satan cannot even expose Satan. The governments of APC satanic in nature, so they cannot expose their own. The most horrible governments in the history of Nigeria. FFK, don't pretend that you know those who are behind this country insecurity. Self-indictments. Why would do you allow outsiders into your country and perpetrate criminal activities? You are saying clearly that the government has failed to protect our citizens from external aggression. Please pay your criminal servants rule with some level of intelligence. FFK, why not blame Igbos for the kidnappers in North? Please do your normal human business. Are you FFK again? Blame Labour Party, Igbos, IPOP, any of mishaps in Niger or in Nigeria to please your paymasters now? A failed lawyer, failed politician, failed family man, failure in all ramifications. So guys, let's know what you think and have your take on this.